What is up, everybody? Welcome back to After the Huddle. As always, it's your boy Jacob. Jordy to my right. Devin had a tea time this morning, so he couldn't miss that. I don't blame him.
Right.
We kind of had too much going on throughout the week to go over a review, but we're here for week three. Got to get the picks in at least in the minimum. Uh, they're back in week three, 3 weeks into the season. How you feeling about the season so far?
It's going by quick.
Too
Going
quick.
by kind of quick. I think Matt said I
Yeah.
think we're like 1/6 of a way through on one of his shows.
Oh my God, what's that? We're 1/6 of the way there. Bruh, it can't be. There's 18 weeks. Okay, this is week three. Wouldn't it be like 1/7?
It was something. I remember how he had said it.
Oh, what's up, Devin? Appreciate you joining, man. Appreciate you. How's the tea time going? How's the what you +5 right now? +6? Anybody that doesn't know golf, you don't want to be plus, you want to be minus. But no, we're here for week three picks. We're gonna go over since it's a special Sunday, and we can finally go over who's in and who's out for the week. We're also gonna go over that before we make our picks. Uh, Something I did want to bring up though, we do have a special guest coming on. His name's Matt. He's from a channel on YouTube called the BallGame Podcast. Uh, the link to their channel is in the description. Y'all go check them out. Uh, oh, he's doing terrible. No, not terrible. Oh, that's not what we want to hear. That's
That's
not what we
rough,
want to
Devin.
hear. And that's where his ball's landing. But yeah, we got Matt from Ball Game Podcast coming on. He'll be here to help us make picks, talk a little bit of Giants football because he is a Giants fan. Thank you, God. Finally, a Giants fan. Uh, like I said, a link to their channel is in the description. Y'all go check them out. They're a dope podcast. They got a lot of good content. Although I'm sitting there, literally, they put up a short. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and I'm watching it, and they're going over all the running backs, the most recent running backs who have had 1,700 yards, and they couldn't figure out the last one. I'm sitting there screaming at my phone, Larry Johnson, Larry Johnson. Like, bro, like, how do you not remember this guy? Like, this man came in when who's that? Jamal Charles or Priest Holmes got hurt, and I think it was I think it was Priest Holmes.
I think it was before Jamal Charles.
Yeah, I think it was Priest Holmes got hurt. Larry Johnson came in, finished. He came in with like 9 or 10 games left in the season, finished with like 12, 1,300 yards, came back the next season, and they gave him like over 400 carries. The man had like 1,800 yards, dude went crazy. That was a flash in the pan though. After those first like 3 years with Kansas City, he didn't do shit after that. I'm screaming at my phone. I'm like, Larry Johnson, bro. How do y'all not know who Larry Johnson is? Flash in the pan of running back if I've ever seen one. But all right. So we're gonna talk a little bit about before we get into these games, we're gonna talk a little bit about who's in and who's out. We're gonna go over some important injuries for some of these games. First things first, I think the biggest one, if nobody has yet to see, Jaden Daniels for the Commanders is out today. Marcus Mariota gets the start against the Raiders. Now they are at home, so that does help them out a little bit. But you lose Jaden Daniels. Don't get me wrong. I think Marcus Mariota is a very serviceable backup. Been in the league a long time. He's a former number 2 pick overall. He knows what he's doing, and he has a similar game style to what Jaden Daniels brings to the Commanders. So I don't think that this one as bad as the others. I think this is the biggest one because Jaden Daniels is the bigger name.
Yeah.
You think it impacts their offense heavily?
Yeah, probably. Because, well, I mean, could be wrong. Mariota hasn't played in how long?
He
Couple
played
years.
last year.
Oh,
He
he
played
played
last
last
year.
year.
Yeah. In fact, they won the what was that? The Thanksgiving Dallas game. the Dallas game that they had against Washington. He won that game. Oh. And Matt is here. What's up, Matt? Appreciate you joining.
How's everything, bro?
We got
pretty good.
I was
like, where's they at? Oh, we got the whole
yeah. Oh, we got the whole squad.
on?
The whole squad here. What's up, y'all? Hey, appreciate y'all joining.
What's up? Yeah, I'm my AirPod.
Oh, okay, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's up,
there you
boys?
go.
Too
Yeah,
cool for school, brother.
yeah, pretty good.
What's
Just
up,
going
fellas?
over who's in, who's out for the week right now, and some of the bigger games. Don't know if y'all know Jaden Daniels is out. Make sure y'all fix y'all's fantasy lineups.
Jawan Jennings too. He is not playing.
Oh, yeah, Jawan Jennings is out.
Tucker Craft is in.
Yep,
Thank
I actually have that one. Tucker
There we
Kraft.
go.
They were saying that he was in this week. For Giants game though, Xavier Worthy, he's out. He's not playing. I think that's big.
I think bro needs the lights.
He's the lights. Oh, that's Matt. Funny.
Hey, I can see some of those stains back there when y'all put the blue lights on. What y'all do in that room, man?
Oh, bro, don't even ask. It gets busy on this couch, brother.
What are you confusing us on? How am I getting out of here? Card, right, Chris?
On the Giants side of things, we got Andrew Thomas is expecting to play. Absolutely
God
huge.
bless.
Yeah, I know. Absolutely huge. How do you feel about? I've been saying this the last couple of weeks. Oh, what's up, Max? Appreciate you joining. I've been saying this last couple of weeks. I think we really need to take Illuminor out and put Marcus Membo at that right tackle spot.
Oh, I don't know, bro. I'm a big Illuminor guy. I think he's probably our best offensive lineman and most consistent at this point. I'd move him at this point to right guard, play him Bow at right tackle, move Van Roten to center.
Okay.
I would probably bench JMS. I think John Michael Schmidt sucks. I think he's just straight up trash. So I would move Van Roten to center, move Illuminor to guard, and put him Bow at tackle. He needs to play. He was too damn good at left tackle last week.
Yeah, I feel like JMS is he's just too light in the ass to play up in the front like that. Even in center, where you get that little extra second to really see what's going on, it's just he still gets pushed around too much.
I completely agree.
Yeah. Now, we will talk about this a little bit later, but how you feeling about this game, bro? I'm a little nervous.
Okay. All right. Hear me out for a second. We're putting belt to ass against Kansas City tonight.
Crazy.
Belt to fucking ass. I don't know. Sorry if I can't curse. I'm sorry.
No, you can curse. It's
all right,
good.
cool. Belt to ass tonight. It's that simple. KC, I see it now. The headlines are going to be the dynasty has fallen. It's all over. And everyone's going to overreact. And then Kansas City's going to go on a Super Bowl run from the wild card spot. But they're starting 0-3, and that's with us. So
it'd be the first time in Mahomes' career he's ever lost 4 in a row, including college.
Hey, there's a first for everything, bro.
There is a first for everything. I will give you that.
Yeah.
In some other games, we got the Bears and the Cowboys, both starting cornerbacks out. Deron Bland, Jalen Johnson's out. Oh, man, I actually do like the Bears for the upset this week.
Do you really?
I do. I just don't think. Oh, I don't think Ben Johnson's going to do whatever it takes to not start 0-3.
I think Caleb sucks. I'm sorry.
I don't like Caleb either.
I think Caleb sucks. And it's especially like I think there's a world where Caleb's really good in a certain offense. It's not the Ben Johnson offense. Like he's just not timing based. He's not you need to let Caleb be Caleb at least a little bit. And that's what USC did, and that's why he was so great at what he is great at. But then it's like you bring him into a Ben Johnson offense that's all about timing, where Jared Goff is just perfect on the money every time, plays within the structure. Whatever you ask him to do, he's going to do it. Caleb isn't like that. So you're asking this dude to do something he hasn't done probably ever in his football life. So it's like it's super difficult, but. I don't know. I think Dak's going crazy today. I think this is.
You think Dak's gonna go crazy?
I think this is the George Pickens coming out party for Dallas. I really do. I think that's what's gonna happen.
I do got George Pickens in on one of my lineups, so I kind of hope you're right. I kind of hope you're right. Uh,
I hope so too.
in the Bucks game, Ibuka, he's gonna play. Chris Godwin's still out, but Ibuka's gonna be on a snap count. So I don't know how much that's gonna affect that offense. I always say as long as you got Mike Evans in, they're probably gonna end up winning the game. Uh, Also, we got Tyler Warren. He is in. He was having a toe issue all the way up until Friday. The Colts are actually the only team in the league that does not have an injured player on the injury report this week.
Really?
Yes, the only team.
Everybody's got a toe issue right now, by the way. Pretty crazy.
It's
So
a toe.
everybody.
Now I want to ask y'all this: since he played with y'all before, how do both of y'all feel with Danny Dimes looking like he's looking right now with Indianapolis?
Oh, looks like the second coming of Montana.
Bro, I have no ill will for Daniel Jones. Let me first get that out. Like, I love that man. I really do. As a Giant fan, he put his body, his mind, his everything on the line for us. I am so happy to see him balling. And I think the biggest change for him is, like, he's been elite against the blitz, too, which was always his biggest problem. And it's just, he looks like a completely different quarterback this year.
Oh, my God. Completely different.
I think so far.
So-
He's got 3 rushing
I told
touchdowns.
Jared. Oh, yeah, he's got 3 or 4.
Yeah, he's the new Josh Allen. He's the new Josh Allen.
So I told Jared, I said, man, just I think those 2 months that he spent with Kevin O'Connell in Minnesota, this is where I'm kind of like on the outs on Dable right now.
Yeah.
Because this man Daniel Jones, we saw even with clean pocket had accuracy issues. He felt like he was always playing under some kind of pressure, even if there was no pressure around him. But now he's just playing so loose and free and confident, and it makes me feel so sad about our coaching staff and our front office that you couldn't put nothing around this guy to the point where we could have seen this in New York.
I completely agree. I think it's such an indictment on how poorly we built around him, number one.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, how poorly we coached him up too. Like, we had that one great year, do not get me wrong, 2023, and Danny only threw for like 16 touchdowns that year. But regardless, that was a great year because everything came together. Like, everything was just perfect. He wasn't turning the ball over. And then the last few years, you had arguably the worst offensive line playing all of football because your left tackle also can't stay healthy, and things just fall apart over and over again. So I don't know. I'm probably on the outs with Dable too at this point. I don't think he's bad. That's the problem. I don't think he's bad, but it shouldn't take this long for everything to kind of, come together and be consistent. But
Jared, it's like hearing a broken record, huh? It's like hearing a broken record because I say the same exact thing, man.
I'll ask you guys a question, though. I'll ask you guys this. Do you think that the worst thing that could happen, both from a perspective of a Giants fan and outside of the Giants fan perspective, the worst thing that could happen was us making the playoffs that year?
Go ahead, Jared.
The year y'all actually made playoffs?
Yes, with Danny at the helm, beat the Vikings, won that playoff game. Do you think that was the worst thing that could have happened to us?
I don't know if about the worst thing. I mean, Jake was excited for it. I remember like after y'all beat Minnesota, because he was talking about Minnesota beating winning all these 1-score games that year.
So many 1-score games that year, yeah.
And then y'all meet in the playoffs, and then that's exactly what Jake was saying. It was like Minnesota's won these games all by 1 score or whatever. So we just got to keep within 1 score, and that's basically what y'all did. Now, I think Kirk Cousins made a stupid decision on checking it down at the first down mark right there.
100%.
That was, I think, stupid, but it is what it is.
I'll tell you right now, I've said it from the beginning. I think what started everything going down this path is the fact that we never picked up Daniel Jones' 5th-year option. If we would have picked up that 5th-year option, we could have played him on the 5th-year option the year after that playoff victory. He would have still been on that 5th-year option. We could have signed Barkley to a long-term deal. And then the following season, after Daniel Jones has had these injuries and played bad that year, we could have cut him and gone in a different direction. But I the first domino that fell from the very point that Joe Shane and Dayball stepped into the organization was they did not extend for the 5th-year option, which I thought was crazy.
Yeah, I agree with that point. I think the only issue is after the 3rd year, you have to pick up that 5th-year option. So you don't like get the 4th year and then you get to pick up the 5th. I think it's after that 3rd year, you have to make the decision on whether or not you're going to pick it up. And they had already let it go. So then it's like Danny's hitting unrestricted free agency if you don't go do something about it. So you're in a tough spot because Danny's coming off the best season of his career. And you're like, well, shit, do we pay this guy or do we just let his ass walk? Because someone will probably pay a 6'5", 230-pound quarterback that can move and,
coming off of a playoff victory.
Exactly. So coming off of a playoff game where he threw for 320 and like 3 touchdowns
with he had a great game.
Isaiah fucking Hodgins is his number 1 receiver. Like hello. So you kind of had no choice but to make a decision, which is why I say that the worst thing that could have happened to us was the fact that Daniel Jones had his career year that year and we won a playoff game, because now you're forced to make the decision of, do we let this guy walk and have nobody here, or do we sign him to a long-term extension and we figure it out from there? So, but the best thing you probably could have done was franchise tag him, if I'm gonna be honest. You should have
you're absolutely right. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's actually a great point. They definitely should have done that.
Franchise tag was the move. It always was. But I personally think, and I'll ask you guys, the Saquon Barkley move. I think we ended up tagging Barkley. Do we think, and I will always die on this hill, do we think that letting Saquon walk after that was the right move? I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say.
At the time, it was. Because Joe Shane did say it best. You don't pay a $40 million quarterback to just hand off to a $20 million running back.
Yep.
Like, at the time, because they had a lot more cap space. They drafted well. That's another problem that we've had, is that we haven't drafted well. I mean, look at just you talk about JMS. Look at Deontay Banks. You know what I mean? That's another person. Great at coverage, but has no ball skills whatsoever.
None.
Cannot find the ball in the air. And so that's been our main problem, is that we can't draft well. So you have to go to free agency and spend all this money.
Yep.
But when you do that, you create, what's the word I'm looking for here? You can't
more problems.
Yeah, like you can't full out build around the team because you're focusing so much on this.
Yes.
And spending too much money on that. It's just, it was the right move at the time. At the time, it did look like, it looked stupid, but it was the right move.
Yeah. What'd you think?
I agree with Jay, because we talked about it all the time on and off air.
I agree. I think it was the right move at the time. I'm all for it, especially because you can't pay a running back when you're still building your team. You just can't do that. Eagles had the luxury, and I always call it that, a luxury to do that, because the rest of your roster, and you have the best offensive line in football. You have a quarterback that just knows how to win. I'm not a big Jalen Hurts guy, but Jalen Hurts just knows how to win.
Knows how to win a game, yep.
And then on top of that, you got probably the best wide receiver duo in the entire NFL too. So it's we have the cap space to do. Why not? Why wouldn't we just go get the best running back in the NFL if we put him behind our offensive line?
That was one of the only things they didn't have.
Yep.
Yeah.
That lost them a Super Bowl, basically, if you want to put it that way. You don't got a real legit run game. And then Saquon is just drawing all the attention in this past Super Bowl to where Jalen Hurts could just throw it over the top every single time.
350 yards and 3 touchdowns himself in a Super Bowl.
Jalen is not like that. I'm sorry, he's not like that. But that's probably a debate for another day. We always go at it on the pod over Jalen Hurts. I'm just not a believer in Jalen.
Hey man, who's the guy with the beard? But I was watching y'all's doing the win totals for the year, and it's so pessimistic, bro. I mean, I was like, who's gonna get wins this year if no one's gonna hit their win overs?
Bro, that's Chris. Chris is a pessimist for sure. On the teams that he hates, he hates them. He will hate them. But the problem is Chris also loves 10 teams. So Chris doesn't have a set team. He has players and stuff that he's a fan of. So I always tell him, you don't understand a fucking struggle of what it's like to be a fan of a team. So he just like Jaden Daniels right now. Like he's a big Jaden guy. He's a big Tua guy. So he was a Dolphins fan, but now I just shit on him for that because we see how that's going. We see how that's fucking going for him. So
he was our dynasty quarterback.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear that. He ain't looking too good right now.
Yeah,
Just
it was
wait.
one of ours. One of ours.
They'll trade Tyreek. They'll trade Tyreek, and the vibes will be high there. They'll be fun.
We have Tyreek too.
I think. Oh, do you? Oh God, he's gonna be in Kansas City by week 8. Don't worry about it.
That's what we're hoping.
So yeah, but all right, let's get through the rest of these real quick. I got Vikings, both quarterbacks out, JJ McCarthy and Joe Burrow. Carson Wentz and Jake Browning both get to start today. Quickly, who y'all got in this one, man? I'm taking the Vikings. I'm taking the Vikings. I think they got a better team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when it boils down to a Carson Wentz versus Jake Browning matchup, who's the better coach, who's the better roster, and it's both the Vikings. So I'm going with
exactly. And then lastly, we got Steelers and Patriots, both starting corners out. Christian Gonzalez still has yet to make his season debut. Joey Porter Jr., he's also dealing with an injury, so he's out. Steelers are actually missing him, safety, Alex Highsmith at linebacker. Yep. They're missing a guard. Steelers are kind of banged up right now.
Yep.
Yes, Steelers are super banged up right now. I'm excited for Christian Gonzalez to make his debut next week, though. That's lining up for that.
Yep, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad that they held him out. Make sure he's 100% healthy. I'm a Patriots. I'm not a fan, but I'm a Patriots guy. I'm a believer in them. So I think I'm taking the Patriots this week. I took them in the pick-in, but pick them out. I'm going with the Patriots. I think they're going to win this one.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get through these other games then. Let's go down the slate. We got the Colts at the Titans. Colts are a minus 5.5 point favorite. Over-under's 43.5. Matt, since you're the guest here, I want to get your first perspective. Who do you like in this one?
Zaire Franklin, I don't know if you guys saw, is talking a whole lot of shit to Cam Ward this week. I'm going to be honest. I think Cam Ward is one of those guys that you don't want to poke the bear. So I'm taking the Titans spread, but I think the Colts win the game. So that's where I'm at. I think the Titans are going to hang in. Then there's been too much shit talked, and it's a perfect trap game. It lines up real well to be a trap game for the Colts. So I forgot who they had next week, but yeah, so it's a trap game, but we'll see what happens.
Who you got, Jared?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Colts on this one.
Taking the Colts.
Yeah,
I'm actually gonna go with the Titans. I think I saw that the shit talking that Zaire Franklin has been saying. I think at home is the best place you can for Cam Ward to get his first win of the season. Division matchup, so it's probably going to be a close game.
Yep.
Now, over-under wise, I'd probably still take the under. I think both of these defenses will probably step up more. Titans have always had a decent defense. It's just the offense that needs to get going. Cam Ward can get that offense going. I think this is a win.
Yeah.
But next up, we got Falcons at Panthers. Falcons are a 5.5 point favorite. Over-under's 44.5. Jared, who do you like in this one?
Go with the Falcons on this one, and probably go the under.
The under?
Yeah.
Probably take the under in this one as well. I'm taking the Falcons, even with the spread. I was so high on the Panthers entering the season, but it just looks like they've reverted back to the same people they were last year. It's so tragic. I'm actually going to be rooting for the Panthers, but I expect the Falcons to win this one. What about you, Matt?
I think I'm again taking the spread of the Panthers, but I think the Falcons win the game. That's kind of where I'm at right now, and that over/under is absolutely disgusting. The Falcons' offense is not fun to watch, not at all fun to watch. But this will be a big Kyle Pitts game. I hate to say it, but it's going to be a big Kyle Pitts game. So
I hope so.
Hold on. Let me mark down the marker for how many times people have said this is going to be the Kyle Pitts game. Finally.
He's being used a little bit this season so far through 2 games. So Panthers are really bad at guarding tight ends so far this year through 2. And then, outside of that, they run a lot of cover 3. Kyle Pitts really good against cover 3. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm taking an under, though. This is a nasty-ass game. I'm not excited for this. Is not on the quad. relax. This is not.
Yeah.
I would like to see Ted score. Ted hasn't scored yet, but he put up 100 yards last week.
He looks awesome.
He looks great. Yeah, like his catch radius is stupid.
Crazy.
He was. I told Jared when he was coming out. He's Quentin Johnson with hands. Like that's what he is.
He's more fluid, you could even say. He's a very fluid athlete for his size. Like, it's pretty crazy. I wasn't even a big tech guy, but he's proven me wrong through 2 games already. Like, he's a dog.
It's because he played in that Pac-12. You always get a little shaky when it comes to Pac-12 players.
I'll ask you guys. This was a debate we had on the pod. Better prospect, wide receiver prospect, Rome Odunze or Tet McMillan? Just straight prospect coming out.
I'd say Tet.
I'll go with Ted.
Really?
Yeah. Now, Rome played in bigger games, but Tet's size, his speed, that comes into play. I said the same thing about what's that? The Thornton Jr. kid that got drafted
Oh,
to the
Dante
Raiders.
Thornton?
Yeah, I mean, dude, 6'4", run a 4.3, 210, 20 pounds. Like you can't teach that kind of frame.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I thought it was Rome.
You thought it was Rome? You thought it was Rome?
I think Rome is the better wide receiver prospect coming out. Like, we looked at Neighbors and Marv, obviously, as the top 2 in that draft class, but then it was like people were right there on Rome. Like, it's like them 2, and then it's like him right here. So I don't think we would have looked at Tet the way we looked at Rome against those 2. Like, for him to be that close.
They went similarly draft pick-wise, didn't they?
Yeah, Rome was 9th. Rome was the 9th overall pick. Neighbors was 5th, and Marv.
I remember when Neighbors was coming out, I was telling Jake, I was like, I don't know, bro. I think Neighbors is gonna be the 1A in this draft for wide receivers. And so far,
he's looking like it.
He ain't the 1A. He's the 1.
He's the 1. Yeah. Next up, we got the Raiders going into the Commanders. Commanders, no Jaden Daniels, like we talked about. Commanders -2.5 favorite. Over-under's 43.5. I'm still taking the Commanders. The Raiders' offensive line is so trash. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Their defense is god-awful. You got somebody like I said, a second overall pick, former second overall pick in Marcus Mariota, a very serviceable backup vet. I still think he's a better quarterback than Geno. I really do.
This one's tough. This one's really tough. Marcus has looked phenomenal his last 2 starts with Washington. I'm pretty sure it was last year that he got his last 2, but
beat the Cowboys.
Yeah, he looked awesome. He looked great. With that being said, I am taking the Raiders straight up. I think they win this game. Max Crosby is going to give that offensive line hell, especially because their right tackle's a rookie.
That's right.
I'm pretty sure it's Josh Connerly, but it's going to be hell. I think the Raiders win this one.
Yeah, I had just finished y'all's segment when y'all was talking about this game right before we came on. I agree with the whole Genty situation too, but they're not running Genty enough. Like they're not giving them carries.
Their offensive line is trash. It's the same situation that we saw in New York with Barkley. The man is getting hit 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and they're forcing him to try to make something out of that. You can't.
Yeah. I get it. And their run defense has been phenomenal this year. It's the Commanders' run defense has been awesome. But I don't know. I hate the Commanders too. So that's also just me being a hater straight up. So, and I'm a Geno guy, even though he played like shit against the Chargers. I just think they're going to pull through. I think there's certain games that like they're just not going to lose with Pete Carroll at the helm now, and I think this is one of them. So
that's fair. I like the Raiders DC.
Yeah,
Patrick Graham.
Is it Patrick Graham? Yeah, former Giant.
So. Yeah, and I will say, my dad, he's a Washington fan. So yeah, twice a year, every year, it's hell in that house.
Oh God, man! No.
And I've been able to I've been able to talk shit to him for the longest time. But the moment they got Jaden Daniels, I told him, I was like, well, there goes my shit talking ability. Exactly, Jared. When they were coming out the draft, I said Jaden Daniels was the best quarterback in that draft.
Oh God, he's just so good. He's just so good. It pisses me off so much.
Damn it, he should have been a Giant.
Yeah, either him or Drake, bro. Him or Drake. One of them needed to be a Giant, but then we wouldn't have Neighbors, and Neighbors is just
Oh, no.
Neighbors is something else.
Man. I
got
do like
Dart
Jackson
now,
Dart. I do like the way Dart looked in the
Me
preseason.
too.
Looked good. But all right, next up we got the Packers at the Browns. I think this is pretty much a wash. I think everybody here is probably going to go with the Packers.
Yeah, get this one over with.
It's not even a division game where I think it's going to be close. I think the Packers are going to roll them. I do like the under though, mainly because I think the Browns are probably going to score 10 points and the Packers will probably score 30.
Yep, I agree. I think the under is definitely one here. And the Browns defense is really good.
Yeah,
Keep that in mind.
Very good against the run.
Very good.
They were talking about the Browns defense earlier, saying how they blitz a lot. So we can see
Jared
Jordan
won a
Love rushing.
parlay. Yeah, Jared won a parlay last week because I told him how good that freaking Browns defense. I said take that under on Lamar's rushing because they're going to contain him.
And that hit. And then I hate to bring up last week again, but I needed CD to have 8 catches. He got the 8 catches against y'all, so that helped me win that one too.
Why you got to do that to me?
He brings up the Super Bowls. I got to fuck with him somehow, some way.
Hey, bro, because the Super Bowls are more important. I mean,
No, I understand
y'all
that.
had a perfect season, Jared. A perfect season, and you lost it to a team who was 9-7.
Wait. Hold up. This isn't. We actually bought this just yesterday. This isn't that Super Bowl, but it's one of them.
Look at that.
That's dope.
Oh shit, that's clean.
That's dope. All right,
Yeah.
hold up. I got one. I'll be right back.
Oh man, who signed that? who signed that?
So we didn't get it signed while we were there, but this is Eli and Mario Manningham signed. So with the score
Amazing.
of the Super Bowl. Yeah, super dope.
Greatest catch in that Super Bowl.
Yep. Right down the sideline. Eli dropped that motherfucker in a bucket. I just had
his
to
career.
I just had to troll because he had to bring up CD. Like we had to do that.
Last year we had the the Super Bowl was in New Orleans last year. So we ended up going to the Super Bowl experience. I actually got to meet Eli, take a picture with him.
Did you really?
Yes, bro.
Wait, you guys were there?
Yeah, we were. It was
So
in New
were
Orleans.
we.
Yeah. Oh, we're there. Oh,
No,
shit, Jared,
no, get that off the screen.
Jared, they were at the Super Bowl experience last year.
Oh, get
Yeah,
the
we-
fuck out of here.
We did media. Yeah, we did media for it. We met a
That's dope.
bunch of cool people that year. Yeah, it was dope. It was awesome. I'm hoping we get the chance to fucking do that again. But
Yeah.
in San Francisco this year, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I heard on the radio they're talking about the Superdome's got to renew their lease to host the next Super Bowl. If they don't get it by 2031, we're not getting it until 2038, I believe they said.
Oh my god, bro! New Orleans needs to host everything.
It was
Everything
nice that.
ever.
You like the city?
Oh boy, that place was. I gained like at least 15 pounds there, but it was so worth it. Like it was
Where'd y'all go?
unbelievable. What happened?
Where'd y'all go?
We went to a bunch of different restaurants. We went to oh my god, I'm forgetting the names, but we were on Bourbon Street the whole time. We were on Bourbon Street, had to be the whole time that we weren't doing things. And we went to the Swamp, of course, like you have to. We were honestly thinking of just going back, like for spring break, just for us, and just enjoying New Orleans for what it was, because we didn't really get the chance to properly do that. But
Right.
man, that place and the coffee there, bro. I'm I'm addicted to caffeine. So like, bro, the coffee there was unfucking believable. Did you guys go to Cafe Demand?
Yeah, I've been there many times. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. It's beautiful over there.
Did you tell them we got to go on first things first?
Oh yeah, we were part of the live audience for First Things First. Got to meet
Bro.
Nick and Brew and Wilds and all them.
No
Yep.
way.
Yeah, we were like front row.
Were you
Yeah,
really?
we were. Yeah, we were
Like
literally
the
front row.
stage is here. We're right here.
Bro, what was that like? Had to be a good time, right?
Oh, fucking
amazing.
awesome. We spent the entire day at the city because it was the same day we went to the Super Bowl experience.
Okay. What'd you think of the Super Bowl experience?
And this shit was dope. That's actually my second time going, because when I was here with the Ravens and
I was able to get the producer. He put up a crane position picture for me.
No.
Yeah, I was able to he took my phone and took a picture of everything.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, it was dope.
Oh my god. Yeah,
But-
no, that's awesome. New Orleans is great. Yeah, and First Things First, good show. Yeah. Nick Wright talks his shit.
Yeah, it's my favorite show to watch as far as sports debating. I think the chemistry between them three is just great.
Yes.
One of the reasons why I actually
100%.
like watching y'all is because I feel like y'all are actual friends and like y'all are actually like debate like just
I
like that
fucking
me and my
hate them.
boy would be.
I hate them. I fucking hate all of them. That's honestly why it's somewhat entertaining sometimes. I just hate them because they just make fun of me all the time. They'll just troll me because my team sucks, even though Dean's a fucking Jet fan, and somehow I just let him.
The Jets are terrible.
They suck. But after week 1, he was riding high, and then I told him Justin Fields fucking stinks at football. Like, let's not forget that he is the same guy that has been the same guy for the last 5 years. So,
absolutely,
yeah.
That's coming from an Ohio State fan.
Exactly. But no, I appreciate you guys for showing the love, man.
It's all good. It's all good. Next up, we got Bengals at the Vikings. We were just talking about this one. Both quarterbacks out. Vikings are a -3. Over under 41.5. I actually like the over in this one. I really do. I do like the over. I think the Jake Browning has chemistry with his guys because Joe has been hurt before. This isn't the first time we've seen this. Carson, I do think, is a better quarterback than what Jake Browning is. But the reason why the reason why he's not playing is because JJ is the rookie. They're trying to get him going. Yep. But I do think the Vikings still pull this game out, and I like the over. I'm thinking 27-20. Actually, let's go 30-27. I think a game-winning field goal. Game-winning field goal.
A lot of points on the board.
Oh yeah.
I think it'll be an interesting game. I'm pretty sure Browning got cut by Minnesota. I'm pretty sure a couple years ago. Last time we saw him was against Minnesota. I think in 23 when Burrow got hurt, and that was a shootout.
That was the one. Yeah, that was the one where T. Higgins caught that bitch real high and then had to stretch over the goal line. Yeah,
he's ridiculous.
Yeah, so like I could see it. Carson Wentz has a decent arm. So hopefully he can get the ball down to fucking JJ because I need that. So
look, if there's one thing Carson Wentz is gonna do, he's gonna give you some fucking entertaining football.
Yeah,
it may not be good. It may not always be good football, but he is going to make it fun to watch. I can't wait. I'm super excited for this game, even though it's the backup game. Jake Browning is not bad. He's really not.
Look what he did last week.
Granted, 3 picks in 3 quarters is pretty crazy, but no, I'm excited for this one. I'm going to, like we said before, I'm taking the Vikings. I'm taking their spread. I just think Carson Wentz football, if you rein it in just a little bit, he might be the next guy that Kevin O'Connell fixes. So there's an MVP version of Carson Wentz somewhere in
there. Yeah.
People forget that he was on that MVP track before he got hurt.
Yep. So
speaking of MVP track, we got the Rams at the Eagles. Eagles are a favorite, -3.5. Over under 45.5. I was telling Jared before we started, I don't know if it's just my hate for the Eagles or just because I think the Rams play them good, but I'm taking the Rams for the upset in this one.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I'd go with the Rams too.
Oh, wow. Clean sweep of the upset. I'm with you guys. 100%. 100%. Matthew Stafford is playing probably the best ball of his career through 2 games. Which is crazy to say.
Very surprised about with the back injury going into the season. Really back injury. Exactly. That's how I felt because I was like, man, if he's not playing well, then they're not going to play well, and I think San Francisco is going to clean sweep this division if that's the case. But he's looking amazing through the first 2 weeks.
Now let me ask y'all this: y'all think the addition with Adams is helped the offense more than it did last year? Because they didn't really have a number 2 last year to play Philly.
The thing is, Devontae Adams might be the best receiver on that team. That's the crazy part. And Puka's an absolute demon. But
Puka's crazy.
Tay is still every bit of Devontae Adams. And the thing that the Rams have struggled with for so long is their red zone offense, which just makes zero sense. So what do they go and do? They just get arguably the best red zone receiver in the entire NFL. Okay. Yep, let's go make our team even better.
That's a good way to put it.
It just doesn't make any fucking sense to me sometimes. Where does your money come from? Where does it come from? Because we clearly don't have enough of it. So I'm in shock. I love this Rams team. I do. I just think they need a corner. Like, go get Denzel Ward from the Browns, please.
And that's one of the reasons why I do think the Rams win this one, but I have AJ Brown for 100 yards today. Last 2 games against the Rams, he's played 3 games against the Rams in his career. Last 2 games, both with the Eagles, he's had over 100 yards.
Yep.
And then that's the exact reason why, is because they don't have a corner that can really cover him.
You know who he's playing against today, right? Emmanuel Forbes.
Oh my God,
child. His literal child.
Smoke him.
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun time.
All right, next up, Jared, we got the Steelers at the Patriots. Steelers are a 1.5-point favorite. Matt, I want to hear your take on this one. I'll go, and then Jared, we'll save you for last since this is your team. Who you like in this one, Matt?
Yeah, Jared, I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I hated your team. I hate the fact that you have the ring on. I hope you don't have it. You still have it on there. I hated the Patriots for the longest time, but I'm a big Drake May guy, and I am all in on your Patriots this year. I said one of my hot takes was 11 wins and a playoff win. Crazy shit.
I watched that video too. I watched that
Yeah.
Giants the Patriots video that y'all had. That was a crazy video.
That was a nutty ass video. I went to war for the Patriots.
Yeah, you did.
But I'm taking the Patriots in this one. I think they win. I have narratives on both sides of this. I think the Steelers are a really good football team too, but they're just banged up and stuff right now, and they'll catch their stride. But Patriots in this one, and I'm taking the under.
I was debating. I was gonna go with the Steelers beforehand, but after I saw all the injuries, I like the Patriots in this one. They're not full strength on defense. I think that's going to help out Drake May. It's going to help out that wide receiving core. It's with a safety and a corner down. That's tough. You lose Alex Highsmith at linebacker. Maybe that opens up the run game a little bit more. So yeah, I'm going to take the Patriots for this one.
Y'all know who I'm going with, obviously. It's just gonna be a test because DK is like the biggest physical wide receiver we're facing this game.
Yep.
Like outside of him, I'm not worried about Calvin Austin. Not really worried about Freiermuth. Jalen Warren could give us issues. Jonnu.
Forgot Jonnu was over there.
Jonnu was a former Patriot too, back when Mac Jones played with us. Our secondary needs a tackle. Like, we can't fucking tackle. Our linebackers lead the league in missed tackles. That's Spillane and I think Cedric Ellis, I think his name is.
Y'all lead the league in missed tackles after watching Austin Eckler break 4 or 5 Giants tackles in week 1?
Our 2 linebackers do.
That's
our
crazy.
2 linebackers. Yeah, we can't fucking tackle at all.
Because you got Spillane to do exactly that.
Yeah.
Yep. And then somebody had said this, like, our 2 biggest key free agents additions this year stepped up and made big time plays when we needed it in Milton and Harold Landry last year.
Yep.
So right now we lead. Landry is tied in the league with sacks with Garrett. So
3.5. Yeah, they both got 3.5 sacks.
So with Gonzo coming back next week, we could probably see more covered sacks. So that's what I'm really hoping for. Milton's been playing great. We just gotta get home. That's exactly what it is. We have no pass rush right now, and that's what's gonna scare me against fucking Aaron Rodgers. Maybe 41, but he can still throw that shit.
Yep. I'll say this too though. You mentioned the run game before. I think, bro, first of all, Ramondre Stevenson, what the fuck got into him last week? That was turning the clock back 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I saw a stat where when any team runs away from TJ Watt through the first 2 games, it's like 6.5 yards per carry. So,
holy shit.
Yeah. TJ Watt everyone's been avoiding TJ Watt, which is why the Steelers have just been getting absolutely pounded in the run game. So I expect that's probably going to change. Mike Tomlin's too good of a coach to let that happen continuously, but I don't know, man. I think Ramondre gets another good one today.
But what I need us to do is get Henderson more involved. Every touch he's had has always been up the left side. He has not gone to the right at all yet.
Yeah. You know what the problem is with Travion right now, though, is the fact that he had 3 holding calls in a game. Like, Vrabel's probably putting him in the doghouse for a little while. That's the issue. So, Travion hasn't looked great. Like, he just hasn't. But, I mean, I'm sure he'll figure it out. He looked too good in the preseason not to to be used at some point or another. But
and Jake's an Ohio State fan because he's mentioned it multiple times. Getting him in open space. I wouldn't
get him in open space.
I wouldn't be mad if we put him in the slot for a couple.
Yeah, I agree.
Wouldn't be mad at that at all.
He's a great pass catcher.
Yeah, and then I did tell Jake before we went on. I don't know how often you was watching all the preseason games, but Efton Chisholm, he's practicing for us on the field right now, so he could get elevated.
Come on, bro. That's a typical Patriots guy right there.
That's exactly. I literally said the same thing, bro.
Literally the perfect Patriots receiver, bro.
Yep.
Oh my God.
He's falling out of favor over there. It seems like he just wasn't involved at all. Diggs is the guy there. It seems.
Diggs, yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you what. It's really been Sean Booty. He's really been stepping up a lot this year. He had 100 yards week 1, didn't he?
Yep. Had 1 target for a touchdown this past week, but
Yep.
So, how do you feel about the receivers as a Patriots fan?
I'm not mad at them. I like them. I like the addition of Diggs. Been telling Jake Booty's got to come on a little bit more. Because we actually have him on Dynasty right now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got him and Chisholm. I think Chisholm's on our taxi squad, I believe.
Yeah, he's on taxi.
Chisholm, I think, would be a perfect
call soon. He's getting the call soon.
Yeah,
coming up to the big leagues for you guys.
Well, I was telling him Jared was really high on Kyle Williams entering this year, and they really haven't utilized him really at all.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see when they're going to do that.
You know who else I was high on is Tesla.
Yeah,
the Lions wide receiver.
He hasn't been used that much, but his 2 catches in the NFL were highlight reels.
Really been insane. Yeah,
it's just been two one-handed catches.
Yeah, he's unbelievable too. These rookie receivers, they could be something over here. So,
yeah.
Right. All right. Next up, we got Jets. I also think this game's pretty much a wash. I think we're all going Bucks here. Yeah, -6.5. Over unders 43.5. Like I said, Ibuka's going to be on a snap count. I would be a little bit surprised if the Jets defense can finally step up and play like we've seen the Jets defense play. But I still like the Bucks -6.5.
Yeah,
and the under.
No Justin Fields.
Yeah, they got Tyrod Taylor starting.
That's a better thing for them. This honestly I can't lie to you. This honestly scares me because Tyrod Taylor, the last, I want to say 6 starts that he's had in his career have been awesome. Like, he's been great. Like, he's been really good. And look, Justin Fields is just not good at football. He's just not. Tyrod can run a functional offense. And I think they have a good offensive coordinator over there in Engstrand. So I'm very hesitant with this game. I'm going to take, again, Jets spread, but Bucks win outright. I'm taking the over.
Taking the over? Oh, wow. Surprised. Ibuka on a snap count. No Chris Godwin. Backup quarterback for the Jets.
You got Mike Evans, and Tyrod's going to – I think Tyrod has a good day.
That'd be interesting. That'd be an interesting game. If it goes over, that'd be really interesting.
I got a weird feeling about it.
All right, next up, we got the Texans at the Jags. Jags at home, -1.5 point favorite. Over-under is 43.5. If you did not know this, Matt, when a team plays at home, they are automatically given 3 points.
Really?
So that's why the Texans are a better team, but the Jags are favored here only because they're at home.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's pretty crazy. That's a good fact.
Vegas always slides the home team 3 points.
Okay. I'm taking the Texans. I'm taking the Texans.
I'm taking the Texans as well.
Yeah. Jared, what do you think?
Nah, it's a clean sweep. We've talked about this one before, me and Jake. We're going to Houston.
They're not starting 0-3. They're just not. That defense is balling way too much. I feel like this is a prime bounce back spot for CJ and Nico. I really do.
Christian Kirk's back too.
Saw that as well. That's going to help them so much.
Revenge game also for Kirk.
Good point. having a vet receiver in the slot is going to change life for CJ. Going to completely change life for CJ. I don't think enough people are talking about how much Christian Kirk is going to help them.
Absolutely.
He's still good. He was good last year when he played. He could still ball. So I'm all over the Texans in this one. I think that's pretty easy. But I still take the under in this.
And I did put
Yeah,
Kirk
I'd probably take the under in this one too.
I put Kirk in our flex position too, Jake.
Oh, nice. I like that.
There we go.
All right, let's get into these late games. We got the Broncos at the Chargers. Chargers are a 2.5-point favorite. Over under 45.5. Man, this one's a little bit tougher. Division game. Broncos coming off that devastating loss against Indy.
Yep.
Man, I don't know. Let me hear y'all's opinions, Matt. Who you like in this one?
I think I'm gonna let Jared go first because he's gonna sway my opinion on this. I promise.
Who you like, Jared?
It's gonna be interesting because like Denver's defense is. Are we sure like Denver's defense is all that great like we hype them up to be? Because they just got killed last week, and I'm pretty sure the week before, Bo Nix hasn't been playing all that great either. He had a great first half. He fizzled out in the second half. I think he threw a late pick in the second half.
Late pick, overthrow, bad overthrow.
Yeah,
bad overthrow.
It was the second half. Herbert's been playing great. That offense for the Chargers is clicking on all the cylinders. It seems like Hampton's got to get a little bit more involved.
It's crazy. It's crazy you say that. Through 2 weeks, most pass attempts in the league, Justin Herbert. In a Greg Roman, Jim Harbaugh offense.
Last year, they started to kind of go in that direction, though, down the stretch. So this is kind of a continuation of where they were headed at the end of last year. And, I mean, look, Justin Herbert, he might be the favorite to win MVP. Like, he might be the betting favorite to win MVP going forward. And I love Justin Herbert. I'm happy to see this. Bro, Keenan Allen.
Oh, yeah.
What a fucking renaissance.
Oh, yeah.
And enough people way too many people thought he was washed. There weren't enough people believing in him. And let's just not forget where he was last year. It was an absolute fucking mess with an absolute mess of a quarterback. And now he goes back to a guy that he's familiar with. And what a surprise. He's leading the team in targets and receptions. Like, Lad's that dude, but he's a little banged up. Keenan's going to have a big game. With all of that being said, I think this is a good game for Denver. I think the Broncos win.
Ooh. I'm taking the Broncos.
I'm taking the Broncos.
Upset.
It's good.
Who you like, Jared?
I like the Chargers on this one.
The Chargers?
Yeah, I don't blame you. The smart pick is the Chargers, but I got a weird feel the Broncos.
I think Keenan's going to get shadowed by Surtain. So I do think Quentin Johnston's got to really step up and, actually do something. I don't know how banged
don't forget
up
about McConkey.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say next. Lad's got to do something too. So if Keenan's shadowed by him the entire game, we got to see some more of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Chargers. I think, like Jared said, they're just playing too good right now to really try to straight. Even in a division game, I just saw them beat the Chiefs week 1. Even though the Chiefs have been playing bad, Broncos offense did not look great against the Tennessee's defense. They looked okay against the Colts. Nothing is screaming to me that this Broncos team is going to win this game. There's just nothing telling me. Maybe the defense finally steps up, like Jared said. Are they this good, or are they actually terrible? We don't fully know. They played okay week 1, but then got shit on by Daniel Jones week 2. So
hey, everybody's gonna get shit on by Daniel Jones now. Everybody.
Yeah, man. I was telling Jared, I have a problem with Daniel Jones, but man, I saw the way he played for us, bro. I can't, in my heart, I just can't take the Colts to win games. I just can't.
Me too. I'm in the same boat as you. I don't think they're serious yet.
Yeah. But, I mean, who knows? They could be the Saints of last year, where the first 2 games of the season, they looked amazing, and then they shit the bed the entire rest of the way.
Look, to be fair to the Saints, they dealt with like 8 injuries immediately. Like their entire offensive line got destroyed. Shout out Derek Carr, man. One of the most underrated quarterbacks, in my opinion, for a long time. Retired, obviously, but I thought that team was good, man. I really did. I believed in that Saints team. And then they just got hurt. That's kind of what threw it all off.
Yeah,
Crazy stat about Derek Carr, real quick, Jared. Crazy stat about Derek Carr. Only quarterback with 30,000 passing yards lifetime, no playoff victory.
damn.
Bro, that 1 year with the Raiders was special, and then he broke his leg.
And then he broke his leg. Yep.
Yeah,
That was
rough.
special.
What were you going to say, Jared? My bad.
I would say Devin's our Saints fan, but Devin's got golfing right now, so Devin could touch
Totally
on,
fair. Sunday tea time, bro. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Speaking of the Saints, though, we got the Saints at the Seahawks. Seahawks are 7.5-point favorite.
Damn.
Yeah, over unders 41.5. They're basically saying that this game is going to be kind of shitty. But me personally, I'm going to take the Saints on an upset.
Whoa, okay.
Spencer Rattler has yet to win a game starting in his career.
Yep.
He's like 0-8, 0-9, something like that.
Yep.
It's got to be this one, bro. Devin Witherspoon's hurt. They got a few other injuries on the defensive side. This has to be the game where the Saints win.
Yeah. You know, listen to all the local media and everything out here. They're talking like Rattler has not played that bad right now.
He hasn't.
Which I don't disagree with. So I mean, they got to figure something out for it. Trade deadline. Go get somebody for the trade deadline. Need a wide receiver badly.
Rattler looked solid.
Yeah.
Kellen Moore knows how to do something with quarterbacks. I don't know what it is, but every time Kellen Moore gets somewhere, quarterbacks have their best seasons of their career. It just always happens. I don't think Rattler is a bad talent either. Like, we all know the story of Spencer Rattler. QB1 just looked like an absolute dickhead. And then he always had the physical talent. That was never the question.
Yeah.
I think the Saints cover, but I think they lose the game.
That's fair.
And this is going to be this is not going to be watched by me. This will
I'm not watching this one.
Unfortunately, it'll have to probably be watched by me unless I watch my shit on my phone.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
No. The good thing is my dad, he buys Sunday Ticket every year, so I just log into his account and watch Sunday Ticket.
Bless. That's awesome.
Yeah,
we bought it on the company card, so we were like, fuck it, let's just full send and we all share it. So
I might just
Might
go
as well.
to my homie's house and go watch the Vikings game.
bro, I want to watch the Vikings game.
Our friend group is so diverse with teams. We got me,
Teams, yeah.
Jake. Devin's a Saints fan. A good friend of mine's a Vikings fan. Who else? Who are we forgetting? His dad's a Commanders fan.
One of our friend Tracy, he's a Buccaneers fan.
Bro, yeah, you guys are all over the place.
All over the place.
So honestly, most years someone's got a team that's doing well, like at least one.
Oh yeah,
So-
somebody does. It's rarely ever my team though, unfortunately.
Yeah, we go through it, brother. We go through
It's
it.
okay.
It's all right.
I remember y'all made the playoffs and you went and played Philly the next game. I told Jake, I'm like, hey, bro, just come to the house. Y'all not winning this game. Just come to the party. Because
I stayed at my house until halftime, and then at halftime I was like, all right, bro, I'm coming over.
it was probably 30th birthday party, and he was like, son, just come to the house.
Yeah, bro, I was pissed.
We don't win, bro. It's just, it is what it is.
All right, next up we got the Cowboys at the Bears. Cowboys are a 1.5-point favorite. Over unders 49.5. Like I said, remember if they were playing in Dallas, they'd be a 4.5-point favorite. So they're expecting something to come from the Bears. I actually like the Bears this game. At home, Ben Johnson doesn't want to start 0-3. I even like the over. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
I agree. I disagree with the team you picked, but I agree with the over-under. I hate the Cowboys, but I think the Cowboys are primed for a big game in this one. So I'm taking the boys.
I think we'll go with Dallas on this one. I found out in one of my leagues that Turpin counts for return yards and touchdowns by himself.
Mm-hmm.
So went and snagged him off of waivers and put him in the flex. Because last week he finished with 102 yards, return yards.
But he did get hurt last week. Is he coming back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if he was injured or not.
Yeah, went and plugged him in because I'm like, okay, this could be a horrible game. He's definitely getting punt returns and kick returns for sure.
He's a demon.
Yeah,
He is an
He's
absolute
fat.
demon on returns, bro.
I just
He's
saw
so
the
fast.
highlight where he muffed the punt, he hit the spin move, and just took it to the crib not long ago.
That's some D-Jack shit.
Yeah.
Bro, please don't bring up that point. Please don't bring up that point. If there is one play in Giants history that I cannot stand or believe, it's that play.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro. That one still to this day makes me so mad.
I'm gonna be honest, that one makes me sick, but like nothing as a Giant fan makes me sicker than the Packers game that we played and the Hail Mary at half. The Packers playoff game and the Hail Mary at half.
Yeah, when the Packers from the boat pitcher.
Yep. That shit haunts me to this fucking day. Like, haunts me to this fucking day because Odell had like 3 drops in that first half. Like,
yeah,
just awful, dude. Just awful. Pain. All I know is pain. So
all I know is pain. Yeah, pretty much. We've gotten 2 years of solidness, but outside of that, it's really been mediocre.
They were like, we got you guys. We'll give you 2 years of not winning. Even though we won, we didn't win. And then the rest of the last 12 years, we're just going to be absolute dog shit. And you're going to have to deal with it. Like every Sunday by week 5, you're going to be watching Red Zone and you're going to be happy with it. You're going to be done watching your Giants. You can't do that. You don't get to watch your football team because all that does is makes you sick to your stomach.
Makes you even more mad.
Have anxiety, want to break the television. Like, what good does it do? It just ruins your Sunday. That's all it does. That's what they do to me. So
I watched this Giants short real quick. This guy was talking. I don't know his name, but he was talking about how come with New York football, he's talking about both Giants and Jets. How come after week 3, we are just completely done with the season already? Where we're paying attention more to our fantasy football, paying attention more to parlays and other games and other stuff that's going on because you're not excited for the season after only 3 weeks in.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. When you watch a shit product, you don't want to watch a shit product anymore. So it's as simple as that. Like, why would I'll ask you this question. Would you torture yourself voluntarily? If the answer is no, then you're not going to fucking watch the Giants.
Yeah, no, I'm not watching the Giants. If we go angle life, we go 0-3, it's going to be, I don't even want to watch the Chargers game. I'll be honest with you because I already know. I already have a bad feeling
we're
about
losing that game.
Yeah.
We're losing that game. We're gonna win tonight, as I've said a million times. We're gonna win.
One of those fingers is for both of you.
I can guess which one.
Yeah, right.
But nah, yeah, it's we're cooked. New York sports in general is just absolutely fucking cooked. So.
Yeah, I will say this though. I will be at the Giants game when they play the Saints.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I will be at that game.
Yeah, you guys are in the area. You guys are from the area, so
yeah, I go to every Giants game down here. I did in 2019. I actually got to see Eli's technically last game. They put him in. They put him in at the end of the season against who was it? Was it the Jets that they played him against the last game of the season or something like that? It was at home. I want to say.
Maybe it might have been. I think so. It was like we took him out for who the fuck was it? Was it Gino?
Yeah, it was Gino.
The last few games, it was Gino, and then we fucking put him in on a pity snap or whatever the fuck. Like, bro, like you ruined the whole Eli Manning retirement tour at that point.
Yeah,
like,
I was at that game against the Bills in MetLife. We lost that game, but he threw a touchdown on the side that I was sitting on. That was really dope. But yeah, that was my first and only game that I ever got to go in MetLife. I was working up there in New Jersey, so I got to go.
Really?
And I went by myself too. My
I wouldn't. If I were you, that's crazy. Honestly, probably a great experience by yourself though. Like I can't even lie.
Yeah, so, it was amazing.
But I'll be dead honest with you. As someone that goes to MetLife Stadium frequently, you should never ever go back. It's the worst stadium in football. It absolutely fucking sucks.
Yeah, the stadium itself wasn't that great.
Everybody else, I see these cool ass stadiums, and then you drive to MetLife. It's all gray, looks boring as shit, and then you walk in and it's just as fucking boring as it was outside. So
yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
You're just miserable. And like for some of the best fans, in my personal opinion, New York fans were great. We're assholes, but we're great. We show out, and it's just a horrible experience. So it's trash. Nothing good about it. There's nothing good about it. So,
well, let's go ahead and move on to the next game. I say we got 3 more games. We got this one here. Cardinals at the 49ers. 49ers are a 2.5-point favorite. Over unders 44.5. I'm taking the Niners. Even though the Birds are more healthy, Mac Jones is starting. Like we talked about earlier, I still think they have a better team and a better head coach. Jawan Jennings missing though.
Yep.
That might cause a little bit of an issue.
Yep. Big time receiver they have right now.
Yeah.
Yep. No Kittle. No, they have
no Kittle,
but they have Kendrick Bourne, and you know a thing or two about Kendrick Bourne.
It's not going to help them. Maybe the connection between him and Mac Jones might, because he was his favorite target back with New England.
He was.
But I don't know. I did go pick up. I don't know how long Kittle's going to be out for, but I did go pick up that Tonga kid for us, Jake.
Okay, nice.
I mean, I'm going with the Cardinals. They're just healthier. I know it's on the road, but Kyler Murray either has a really great game or a really horrible game against the Niners, and I think this is going to be a really good game. So, I think the Cardinals come out with it. And I like Jonathan Gannon a lot. I think he's a good coach. I really do. But I think Kyler Murray's a bad quarterback.
It seems like
I'm not high on Kyler Murray. What you say, Jared?
Trey Benson's getting more touches too.
Yeah, and I hate that because Dean was saying all year that he's going to be better than James Conner this year, and I was like, no, bro, like you're disrespecting James Conner, and like Trey just looks better. But I just won't admit it on the pod.
We traded Trey in Dynasty.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's kind of biting us in the ass a little bit.
It's fine. It's okay. He's never going to be – I don't think he's ever going to be like a legit RB1, but as long as James Conner's there, and he's there for at least this year and next, so yeah, I think you'll be fine. They're going to use Conner. So this game is going to suck too, though.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a great game either. I'm taking the under in this one.
Me too.
All right. Sunday Night Football. Y'all know who it is. Chiefs at the Giants. Chiefs are a 6-point favorite, excuse me. Over under is 44.5. All right, Jared, I want to hear your take real quick.
Nope. Y'all two go. Y'all
you want us to go? All right, I want to hear what Matt's got to say, because he's got to convince me, even as a Giants fan, how I'm going to take the Giants here.
So here's what I'll say. The NFL, just like any other – shut up, bro. Stop it. Royalty. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Delta S, you're right. BTA from the Giants to the Chiefs. Dexter Lawrence was making comments all week that he's like, look, the impact hasn't been great, but guess what? You're going to see me in that Chiefs game. You're going to see me in that Chiefs game. They will have to see Dexter Lawrence in that Chiefs game. They will have to see Brian Burns in that Chiefs game. They will have to see Abdul Carter, Kayvon Thibodeau, and the boys in that Chiefs game. Patrick Mahomes is going to see a whole lot of him. And I promise you that leading rusher cannot be him in this one. And don't give me none of this fucking Hollywood Brown bullshit, because he sucks at football too. Travis Kelce's more worried about planning a motherfucking wedding than winning some football games right now. So I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Bell to ass tonight. He was right, and it's the Giants beating the Chiefs, putting them to 0-3. You said it before. 4 losses in a row for the first time in Patrick Mahomes' career, and there's a first for everything, baby. So give me the Giants. I'm all over it.
Oh, man. They got me hyped. Oh, man. I'm taking the Giants, bro. We cannot start 0-3, bro. We can't. We're not with this defense, bro. The defense has to play better. We were getting pressure against Dak, but penalties were killing us. We played much better than the Cowboys did. I don't care what anybody says. The reason why we lost that game is because of the penalties. 160 yards of penalties is just – it's almost impossible to overcome. We almost did it, but it's damn near impossible to overcome.
Yep.
I think we'll be much more sound, much more fundamentally sound. If we can repeat that same kind of offensive performance, there's no way we lose this game. There's no way we lose this game if we can repeat that.
Is dude that got those 4 flags in a row still starting this week?
James Hudson? Fuck no. Get him out. Bro, I was screaming at my phone. Get him out of the game. And then they put him back in the game. And the first play in the game, he gets another false start penalty. Oh my God, bro. I wanted them to cut him right there on the field.
Yep, I felt the exact same way. I'm screaming at the fucking television. I got family over when we were fucking watching that game. A couple of them are Dallas Cowboy fans, so that was great. That was a good time. They're fucking trolling me the whole time. And, bro, the thing that they kept saying is they're like, bro, your left tackle doesn't even like to win football games. He's like, he bet on the Cowboys too. He's like, you guys are so poverty, he bet on the Cowboys too. And I'm like, shit, like it looks like it. Look, he will never see the field again. They might cut him. Honestly, sometime soon, because Marcus Bow is awesome. He's awesome.
He looked good. That's what I'm saying. He looked good.
So you have your swing tackle. Andy's back. And I don't know if that's going to help the run game whatsoever. I think our run game is just fucked. But I love Cam Scatterboo. He's an absolute dog. What fucking first-year running back goes up to a 15-year vet quarterback, grabs his fucking shoulder pad, and screams in his face on the sideline? Nobody. Brian Dable is in his press conferences looking out, seeing fucking he is not paying attention to anything but Scat. And they're asking him questions. He goes, guys, I'm sorry. Like, Scat is walking by. And he's like this team, look, I know they lost the first 2 games, but the vibes are still at an all-time high. Don't ask me how, but it's managing to be there. Cam Scatterboo is a big reason as to why that's the case. They got to get it done this week, bro. They got to get it done. It's going to happen.
Got to get it done. What do you think, Jared?
2-1. 2-1 would have looked beautiful, though.
Well, you know I don't really care for the Chiefs as it is. So you know where I'm going with this pick. I'm going with y'all on this one.
Oh, my God. He went with the Giants. I'm so surprised.
Kansas City's offense is just so beat up right now. Like they have no wide receivers outside of Tyquan Thornton and Juju Smith-Schuster and Hollywood Brown. 2 of the 3 are now former New England players who didn't do a goddamn thing for us. They have no run game.
Tyquan looks good, man.
And straight line speed.
Yes.
Straight line speed, yeah. Straight line speed.
And Pat's missing him. Yeah.
We could probably use him for his straight line speed, but that's here nor there with him right now. Kansas City doesn't have a running back. Pacheco's got to run the ball a little bit better.
At least not a good one. They got him, but they ain't good.
Yeah. I mean, like I was telling Jake, I think it was a few days ago, Kansas City had him for like the first 2 years. It was,
looking good.
He looked great. Then he just kind of like went downhill, it seems to me.
Fizzled out. Yeah, he just fizzled out for some reason.
Yeah. So I like y'all say with y'all's defense. I think y'all's defense helps out a lot with no Worthy, no Rashid Rice. Only person you got to really worry about right now is Travis Kelce as the pass catcher. So from there, I think I'm gonna go with y'all's defense. I hope y'all can just like contain them.
So happy you said that. Let's go. Let's go. We ride, baby. We ride.
It's gonna be a good one. I can't wait for that tonight. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna watch that one.
Bro, you know how it's gonna go though. We're gonna get our hopes up and then we're gonna
Where are you gonna be at, Jake?
I'll probably be at the house. I'll probably just be chilling.
At your house or your people's house?
At my house.
All right.
I'm going over there after we get off of here. I'm gonna go over there because my goddaughter's over there, so I'm gonna take the kids over there to go see them. But after they get picked up, I'm probably just gonna head back home.
Hell yeah!
Did you just have another one?
Yes, I did. I just had another baby. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Congratulations. That's awesome,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, just had another. My third girl.
Oh my God.
Yes, surrounded by estrogen.
I know you're shooting for the boy next.
Hey,
I know you're not done till you get one.
I told my girl, I said, we're going to try one more in the future. Try to get a boy. If I don't, regardless of what it is, I'm getting snipped afterwards. I ain't having no more after that.
Congratulations, dude. That's awesome.
He's by 10 double digit. Yo, Chief, bruh, you're doing too much. Too much dip on your chip there.
Bro, you're hating. You're just straight having a good day, y'all. Yeah, you're going to have a horrible night. You're going to have a horrible fucking night, all right? You're not going to sleep the same way you've been going to sleep the last, 7 years with Mahomes. Go to sleep 0-3. Fuck.
Next up, Monday Night Football. We got the Lions at the Ravens. Ravens are a 4.5-point favorite. Over under in this game is 53.5. Good Lord. I mean, I'm taking the Ravens. I believe in my team. Fuck y'all. Well, I'll tell you what. Believe in that L y'all about to have tonight.
Thanks.
I like the Ravens in this one. I know the Lions are coming off a big victory. I just think the Ravens are a much better team. I'm really big on Dan Campbell. I like Dan Campbell. He's not an X's and O's guy, but he is a motivator. He is somebody that gets you ready to go out there and make you want to compete 100%.
Yep.
I just think I don't think they have the defense that can contain Lamar Jackson. Not like Cleveland does, where their defense is predicated on stopping the run. With Lions, I just think Derrick Henry's going to have a shakeback game as well. And he had a shitty game last week. He only had 2.4 points in fantasy.
Yeah,
it was god awful.
He
So
was
I
the
think
best
this
of
is
the week.
yeah. I think this is definitely going to be his shakeback game.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the Lions also have a great run defense too. They have for the last few years, but man, I think the Ravens are just gonna flat out win. I just think they're the better football team in this one. And I mean, at home, yeah, come on.
Yeah, and at home, yeah.
We're about to find out what team the Lions really are, though. We got one thing in week 1. We got another thing in week 2. You beat up on a bad team. Let's see if you can follow that up and actually show that you're a good squad. Like, are you the Lions from last year, or are you a fraud? Let me know. Like, we're gonna find out this week.
No, I agree. Who you got, Jared?
I'm going with Baltimore, but I do want to say I felt personally attacked from y'all's video saying to say David Montgomery. How dare y'all see my team and say that? I am stuck with that. I am forced to deal with that, not only in Dynasty in my keeper league. I have both Gibbs and Montgomery playing this week.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Both. Right.
Wow.
That's usually not a bad move, but it's like, oh, God. Like, I'd never feel good about two players, wide receiver and running back, starting together.
Yeah.
2 running backs is nuts. You're not thinking of trading him in Dynasty? Or is there not even, like, offers that are
Montgomery?
worth?
We traded for Montgomery.
Yeah, we traded from Montgomery last year.
Oh, you guys are competing right now?
Yeah,
No, we're
we're
a team together.
yeah, it's a duo league where 2 people run each team.
Yeah. We have the same thing actually. We just started. We had a startup this year. You guys are in you guys are trying to compete this year, I should say.
We decided that we were going to try to compete this year, and if we didn't get to where we wanted to be, then we're probably just going to do a full overhaul and start trading away people for some picks.
So I'll give you a rundown of our dynasty league. So our quarterbacks right now are Tua, Drake May, and Stafford for one.
Okay.
We had Trevor Lawrence, but we traded away Trevor Lawrence last year for David Montgomery. We
Straight
got
up?
No, we traded somebody
I think
else.
we threw in somebody else, yeah. Yeah, and we threw in like a 3rd round.
We needed a running back pretty badly, so
You guys didn't get back more?
what did we
That
give
Trevor
up?
Lawrence was playing terrible last year.
Wait, is this a super flex or no?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
God.
And
I
tight
know
end
he was, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's tight end premium.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we're good on tight ends. We got
Yeah.
Laporta, Will Disley, Jadavion Sanders. We picked up Mason Taylor in the draft.
That's fire. Okay.
Yeah.
So you got some young talent over there. That's good.
Yeah, we got a lot of we got young talent. Now it's just a fact of like when they come in the factor, you know, because we still got Mixon on IR. Fucking sadly, we drafted Shador in case he somehow end up playing. We got Gunnar Helm, tight end. We're pretty straight.
And we got Xavier Worthy also, but
Yeah.
obviously that didn't help this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. He'll be back soon though. Hopefully healthy.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah, no, this is a decent. I thought this slate of games this week was going to be awful. It's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
Like when I looked at it at first, I was like, "Oh God, week 3 is a fucking shitter. Like this is going to be real bad." But it's a pretty decent slate. Like I can't complain.
yeah, no,
So.
I'm excited about this week. Should be a good week of football. Matt, I want to appreciate you joining, man. Really, really appreciate you taking your time out your day and coming
No, thank
on.
you guys for having me. I mean,
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm so sorry because I've had a crazy schedule recently. I haven't really been able to hop on, and then even when we do set something up, it's like something comes up last minute, and I'm just like,
Right.
fuck, like I can't even make it. But I definitely wanted to do this with you guys, and I'm glad that you and I got to talk our shit with the Giants, brother. Like that was
Oh,
that was great.
absolutely.
Jacob, I'm
He's
glad
been
we got the
waiting
chance
for
to
it.
do that.
You're the first Giants fan that we've had on the podcast, man. It's fucking.
Yep.
Oh my god, I've been itching for one to come on.
Yep.
I'm glad we made that happen.
Now we have you. We got Devin's our Saints fan. Our boy Cozy, he's a Giants fan. He'll pop in every now and then.
Whoa, pause. Cozy is not a Giants fan. He
No,
is an Eagles
Giants
fan.
fan. I meant Eagles fan. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Cozy,
shit.
you don't
Used
ask
to
for that one.
too.
Oh, we definitely don't fuck with him then.
Yeah.
Jeez. He went from up here for me to my fucking shit list, like real quick.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah, Cozy's cool people. Let's see. I'm trying to get Brian to come on. Brian just refuses to come on.
Yeah, Brian, he's a Vikings fan.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I gotta meet the whole after the Huddle universe. I gotta get
It's
involved in that.
So like really it's just like me, Jake, and Devin. It's like
Yeah.
we're the main three that do it on here. But we got people who try to come on and and talk.
That's bullshit with.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys got something good going, man. Like you guys got something good. You guys have chemistry. You said before that we have
Oh, yeah.
chemistry. You guys have chemistry. So
And I appreciate it, man.
how long has everyone known each other? You guys have been like
32.
No, he said, how long have we known each other?
Oh.
Oh my gosh. What, since like 6th, 7th grade?
oh
Yeah.
shit, holy fuck.
Me and Jared known each other for a while, and then we met Devin.
Speaking of
That's Devin right there. Yeah, that's Devin right there. We met him
that's actually
playing
his
football.
That's actually his golf thing. Pardon the smoke is his golf one.
Wait, he has like a golf YouTube channel?
Yeah, he does golf stuff for his YouTube channel.
Yo, when's he getting on the PGA Tour, bro? What's happening?
But
I gotta meet all of you.
yeah, we met Devin. What would you say? Probably like 2016,
Something like
Okay.
that.
2015.
We
Yeah,
used to all play football together. Like I'm talking like we used to be 30 deep on a baseball field, running like 7 on 7s.
7-on-7. Yep. Oh yeah.
You guys played multiple sports together, like actually in
That 2014. Well, it could have been 2014, Dev, because I was not around at that time. I was someplace that involves bars and bad food. So
bars
is-
and bad food, huh? What are we talking about with that? Ireland? Yeah.
which it was fucking Ireland.
So quick story, real funny. Yesterday I'm talking to Kyle Rudolph, right? Like we were at an event and I got the chance to talk to Kyle Rudolph and we're just chatting it up and I'm asking him about Notre Dame. He's like, yeah, I went to Ireland. Like I'm going to Ireland to call one of the games, I think on
Wow.
NBC in a couple weeks. And I'm just like, yo, that's super dope. Like, he's like, I've been there once before. I asked him, like, I'm like, yo, what's the food and the drinks like? And he's like, honestly, food's underrated. He's like, but all you do over there is drink. So I'm just like, okay, cool. So I ask him, I go, do you split the G? Do you guys know what that means?
I have no idea what that means.
So when you drink a Guinness, they give you the Guinness glasses. And
Yeah.
like one of the challenges for everybody over there is like you're supposed to split the G in the Guinness glass like in half. You split it in half. Can you drink it without knowing to the point to where you perfectly split the G in Guinness?
Wow.
And it's like a thing, like it's an actual thing. So I said it to him and he's like, what? Like he's like, what are you even talking about? And I'm like, well, I just fumbled Kyle Rudolph, so this is great. But nah, I want to go to Ireland, but I hear the food is shit over there, so I can't eat cornbread and cabbage all the time, bro. Like I just
cornbread and cabbage
do
is
that.
crazy.
I'll walk into the house and like my people cook cabbage, like something with cabbage. I'm like, the smell is just horrible. Can't do it.
Yeah, so bad. And I'm Irish, but I'll drink a lot of beer. Don't get me wrong. You send me to Ireland, I will drink a whole lot of beer. But man, I don't know if that food is shit. I don't know if I could spend much time there. So
It's over here after the huddle. We we're not really drinkers. We partake in the devil's lettuce.
I don't
That's what
blame
we
you, bro.
like.
I do not blame you. I do not blame you one bit. I used to, but had to get clean for drug tests and stuff. So
Hey, don't even much blame you. I
Yeah,
know all
yeah.
about those.
no, it's I'm honestly I'm all for it. But my group is big. We're big into like going out on the weekends and drinking.
Yeah,
And,
I don't blame you.
Hell yeah.
I'm big into staying the fuck home and not going anywhere on the weekends. But when the group eventually starts to force your hand, you got no choice. And I mean, we're blessed though. Like this is awesome, dude. I'm super happy that I got the chance to hop on with you guys.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And just shoot the shit. Like, you guys are great. You're good people. Jordy, thank you for even reaching out in the first place and dealing with all my bullshit. Like,
you could, man.
Good.
I appreciate you a ton. This is awesome, and I would love to come on again if you guys will have me. So
hell yeah.
Absolutely.
We're trying to get the whole crew on.
yeah, no, let's definitely try to set something up. That's a lot of mouths that are going to be talking. A lot of mouths that are going to be talking.
Different opinions, different views.
Hey, we'll find a way. But hey, anybody that wants to check out BallGame Podcast, make sure y'all check the link in the description. Put the link to y'all's channel in the description.
Thank you.
Y'all go check it out. It's amazing content. I watch it. I'm screaming at my phone. Larry Johnson. How do you not know he ran for 1,700?
Bro, the way we got to that was crazy. I had no idea how the fuck we got there. But Chris goes, Larry, and I go, I feel like it's like Johnson or something. And then he's like, what the fuck? But we know Larry Johnson, the basketball player. So it was like, I feel like I had known that in the football world at least a little bit, but I didn't know he was like that. So yeah, 400 carries, bro. Your body's got to be hurting.
Yeah, I forgot it. My bad. I got one more thing I got to do. Jacob's money line guarantee parlay. I pick 3 games every week. So far, it's not been great. I've been 2-1 for week 1, and I went 1-2 last week. So it hasn't been amazing. But first of all, we're going to start with, I think this is pretty much a gimme. Go with the Packers against the Browns. I think that's even with the spread. I like it with the spread as well. 2 teams don't play each other much, so they're gonna smack them. We got the Vikings at home against the Bengals. I really believe that the Vikings are gonna win this game. Not so much with ease, but it's probably be Jake Browning with like 30 seconds left to try to go back and score 2-point conversion on top of a touchdown. So, and then lastly, I got the Texans on the road against the Jags. I think this, like we talked about, this is an easy bounce back game for them. Home, I mean, on the road, even against a divisional opponent. I don't think the Jags are as good as what they've shown. Especially the 2 teams that they played have been terrible. So
I'm with you on every single one of those. So
yeah.
Go follow. Go tail Jacob's money line guarantee. That's literally a guarantee. I'm gonna put my stamp on it too. So,
but what we got here? Guy at the bottom knows 0 ball.
There they are. Who else is commenting?
You did say you hate him. You did. Say
I know. I do. Look, they're gonna hear this, and I hate the fact that they're gonna hear this, but I'm blessed. I got 3, 4, 5 great dudes that I get to do this with all the time, and they're some lifelong friends, and I love the shit out of them. But that's how as far as they will know, as far as what I will say to their face, I fucking hate them. They suck. They comment shit. They say shit. They're never on my side with anything. But I couldn't love going to bat for myself more, honestly, with these people. So. Yeah, it's all in good fun.
That's how I feel about Jake. And if there's anybody I can argue ball with, it's this motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
yep.
Yeah.
Best thing we could do is start a podcast. Just show people what you do, anyways. Honestly.
Yeah. This is what we do. I'll be on the phone with him most of the day while we're both working, and we'll just be sitting there talking ball the whole time.
Bro, sports are the best. They really are.
No, absolutely. But like I said, Matt, thank you for joining. Let's get off here. Let's go watch some football. We'll be back later this week. Go over all the games. We appreciate everybody joining.
Real quick, Matt, what are your off days?
So my off days. Oh God. When am I off? So Sunday, obviously, but Sunday we do the TikToks in the morning and stuff and the short form content. So right after that, 11:30 like we did today is probably the best time for me.
That's fine.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Outside of that, I mean, Saturday I'm good for the most part now too. I switched up my schedule to where my weekends are pretty much off. So
Okay.
I'm always down to do a Saturday if I'm not like heading to my cousin's football game, for example, or if like he has a baseball tournament and stuff. So like,
Awesome.
but yeah, I'm always down. Especially if you guys are college football guys. I'd love to talk some college ball a little bit too if we get the chance to do that too. So
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
I'll talk my shit on college football too. So
I just won a 7-leg parlay last night.
did you really?
Yeah, I took Michigan. I know that for a fact. I took Michigan. I took Ole Miss, Miami. Took Duke. Duke ended up coming back and winning.
Yeah, he did a really nice job last week.
Where's it at?
But keeping his eyes downfield while he was doing
Yeah, I had Michigan, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Duke, Boise State, Miami, and Louisiana Tech.
New England's got the ball right now.
Yeah.
Big dub.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, appreciate you guys for having me.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna make sure we post on our Instagrams and our socials for you guys to everybody can see you guys. They got to check you out. You guys are awesome. You guys are the
I
best.
appreciate it, man.
You.
Big time.
So
But,
I'm glad we
y'all
finally
have a
made it
good
happen.
Sunday. Absolutely. Y'all have a good Sunday. And don't forget, like, share, subscribe, everything they do good here on YouTube. And we will be back later this week. Appreciate it, Matt.
Be good, fellas. Be safe.
Allowing 30 plus points. If they happen to give up 30 or more today, that would be the first.
That was awesome.